Hello, hello, hello. This is Hetty again, Jean Du Bois, Christian counselor with Stuck on Go Ministry. Words of encouragement for you again while you're going through COVID-19. We still in it, still in it. I've done a video on grief, 5 stages of grief. I started off this about 5 years ago. My son passed in 2015. Did my first video, and I was working on Stuck on Go then, but I didn't get my trademark until just recently. But we talked about grief, and it was a form of therapy for me. And what helped me, I like to share with others that may be some encouragement and help to you as you go through. You're going through. So since my son's death on this past May 15th, I experienced the death of my brother that's next to me. I'm the oldest one. And so because I've been through grief many times, even before my son and my brother, I like to share to others. Some of you are just first time experiencing grief and you don't know what to do. Should you cry? Shouldn't you cry? What should you do? And all this good stuff. And I have other videos that would outline what we actually go through, the emotional attachments that come along with grieving the loss of a loved one. So my brother passed away on May 12th, and on the same day I flew. He was in Detroit living with my mom, and on the same day I flew to Detroit to be with family, and lots of family in Detroit on both my maternal side and my paternal side as well. So it was a good trip. So I shared with them what I shared with you about grief, that people grieve differently, and you may be one to grieve differently. It's maybe your first time. Again, I say you don't know what to do or what to expect. But if you're caring for somebody that's grieving the loss of a loved one, if you're going through yourself, you do experience denial that you don't believe this happened. You need to see this. In this time of COVID, you can't see a lot. You can't be with the loved one. You can't see the body, and not right when it happened. You're not with them. We just in a different time. So, but the grief is still the same. We all experience it. So you may have denial, you may have anger, you may experience some bargaining. Lord, if you would do this, I'll do that. You may go through uh, sadness and depression, and all that you go through. Just want you to don't get stuck in it. Don't get stuck in it. Let you know that this too shall pass. That crisis and challenges come in our lives often, and we will go through it. Not saying you're not going to feel the loss of that loved one or you just totally forget about them. That's not going to happen. That person was a part of your life, and some of you have lost, grieving the loss of several of your loved ones. And so my condolences go out to you with the loss of your loved ones. But I just want to encourage you to don't stay stuck there where you can't function. You are to function because you're still here. You still got this earth suit. There's still something for you to do, even though you lost a loved one. So you can properly grieve their loss. Can't tell you how, what you're going to do, but I'm letting you know you will go through and let you know it's normal. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody can tell you how to grieve, but let you know that it comes in various forms. And on top of the grief, we still got COVID-19 hanging around. We still, many of us are sheltered in place. So even in spite of that, we still got that going on. So what do? You take care of yourself and take care of your loved ones that are around you. First, take care of yourself. I'm big on being able to breathe, just practical things. You don't need a whole lot of money to self care. That if you can feel yourself getting anxious or going through anxiety and experiencing something, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I do some online classes. I take part in some online classes on exercise. So it tells you how to breathe in and then breathe out, and it helps settle you down some, get rid of some of that anxiety that you're feeling. and the thing is to get you to care for yourself so you won't go into depression. Depression is unhealthy. By any other name, depression is unhealthy. You need to recognize it when you stop caring for yourself. That's why I emphasize self care. Care for yourself at this time. A lot of things that are going on, and won't be able to cover everything. These videos, I'm learning how to do videos, so bear with me. You with me at my beginning stage. So with self caring as you're going through COVID, and then caring for others, you got something else that creeped up. Whether if you're parenting, if you're a grandparent or a parent, aunt, uncle, but you're caring for young people that need to go. The school system, you may be in a state where everything is open and you have to make a decision whether or not to send your child back to school at this time or not to. The Bible says, be as wise as a serpent and as gentle as a dove. So exercise wisdom and ask God into all your decisions. Should I send them back? Shouldn't I send them back? I just want to let you know there are services available to you if you decide to keep them home. The school is available to you. They are offering you Chromebooks, laptops. They are offering educational services, and there are other things that you can tap into on the internet. So use the internet for to help you as we go through this time. There's nothing been like this before as we're going through. So you can use the internet, you can use YouTube, you can use the school resources. And for your emotional health, there are crisis centers that you can call. There's NAMI you can call. There are Christian counselors such as myself that you can call on and you can talk to. Doesn't mean that you're crazy. You just want to be able to navigate with all the stresses that are going on. We even have protesting going on, and protesting is not bad. I grew up in an area of protest, and I grew up in the 60s. I was in Selma, Alabama. So we have this going on also. The funny thing about it, not putting anything down, we did not protest in flip flops and shorts. There was a science to the protests that we were doing in the 60s, but you're still aware that there are a lot of social injustice that are going on, and you're out there protesting. So I thank you for being out there. I pray for a great outcome with all the protesting that's going on, but even be safe in that. We're in an area now they're asking us to wear the mask. I don't have one on now because I'm sitting here in my little own private space. But be considerate of others and wear your mask out there. This, if you talk to someone, and my son, another son, was stricken with the virus, and so was his girlfriend. And so you talk to someone that has gone through and undergone that pain, that is nothing to play with. If you lost a loved one, someone you were talking to within hours and they are gone, you know. So death is real, grief is real, anxiety is real. But none of that should be controlling you because you're in control. And that's a part of my ministry that you don't get stuck into all this entangled. The Bible uses the word entangle to help you not get entangled with all the things and the politics that are going on now. That you can relax and you know you have a plan and a strategy for going through this. So you can, even though we are involved in all this, we don't get entangled in it. We keep a clear head. You should have clarity of thought is what we're going to do while we're here. Another concern with the protesting, with the death, and with grief and anxiety is that of child cruelty is increasing, death is increasing, murder, family members against murder, all this stuff is increasing now. You can easily get caught up in that. But if you're with a family member, then you learn how to maybe say a kind word to talk someone down. Whatever it takes, ask for a skill, develop a skill that you may not have or you have it, but it hasn't been developed in talking to your loved one. There shouldn't be any large gatherings going on. I want you to be safe. I want your family to be safe. I want you to think safety for yourself and for your family. Self-care for yourself and your family. We have a lot of decisions to make, and the tips to doing it is that you have clarity of thought, and you get that by helping yourself with your breathing, your exercise, your dieting, with your reading. There's so many things that you can do for yourself and to your family that you don't get caught up. So, this is with SOG Suck on Go Ministry, and just here to encourage you that you are great all by yourself. Not to say you're narcissistic or anything, but there's greatness within you. And you can use that greatness to help others. And you need to tap into it. An excellent time, a crisis time, challenging time is a great time to tap into who you are. Attach yourself to goodness that's around you. Attach yourself to people that can help you. So it's been about 10 minutes now, and I'm gonna go off with this, but I'll be coming back with more things just to encourage you to be the best you that you can be. In addition to my brother passing, I had a girlfriend that passed as well. And so my condolences go out to many that have lost loved ones. That this is it's a time, and you have to be able to deal with it. You're still in this earth suit. This little body of ours, this is an earth suit. And if you're still in this earth suit, there's still something for you to do to help yourself and to help others. You don't need a lot of money to do that. You don't need a big education to do that either. But take care of yourself and take care of those around you. Be as wise as a serpent and as gentle as a dove. Do not get stuck on go. You want to be released and free to help others and help yourself. Do not get entangled with the cares of this world. Know that this too shall pass. And there's something that I can do to help myself and to help others. Be blessed until we come back with the next video. Give me a like and I'll be back. Bless you. Bye-bye.